does.
Yes, the nation has taken it on. I'm sure the Queen does it as well.
Any other little things that you can perhaps...
Well, I hope that you know when to wear 2 strings of pearls as opposed to 1. If you don't, please buy the book. That's what you're supposed to do, isn't it?
Hello everyone, welcome to MotorHome Beep Beep, and today it really gives me the pleasure to do a little film about Dame Patricia Routledge. The wonderful lady from a main row was Hyacinth Bucket, was it not? The Mrs. Bucket, or Bouquet, as she was often called. She was the lady who could turn a telephone conversation into a West End performance. So grab your cup of tea, get your Royal Dalton out with its periwinkles on, and sit back for the ride, because we're going to have a little stroll down memory lane. She was a wonderful character. She was, and we're going to finish with the scenes of her funeral. She lived to be 96, and no woman deserved to live that long more than she. She was absolute comic genius. So I hope you enjoyed the little film. Thank you. Today we celebrate the life of Dame Patricia Routledge, the beloved actress who gave the world Hyacinth Bucket, or as she insisted, Bouquet. She passed away peacefully on the 3rd of October 2025 at the age of 96, leaving behind decades of laughter, elegance and unforgettable performances. Patricia was born in Birkenhead in 1929, and even as a child she showed signs of greatness, intelligence, poise and very likely corrected the other children's pronunciation long before Hyacinth did it professionally. She studied English at the University of Liverpool, then trained at the Bristol Old Vic, where teachers quickly discovered she was not the type of student you forgot. Before TV fame, Patricia was a serious theatre star. Shakespeare, musicals, drama, you name it, she'd mastered it. She won a Tony Award in 1968, proving she was the kind of actor who could make Broadway stand still and politely applaud for several minutes. Her voice was so powerful she could have probably sung her way out of the locker room. And then came Keeping Up Appearances in 1990, the role that made her a star around the world. Hyacinth Bucket, the woman who could turn a simple cup of tea into a full-scale social audition. Patricia played her with such precision that many viewers genuinely believed she was Hyacinth until they saw her interviews and realised she was actually calm and kind and nothing like the character. Her timing, her expressions, her ability to panic at the mere mention of Daisy or Rose, it was comic gold. Part of the magic was the cast around her. Onslow in his vest, Daisy with her romantic optimism, Rose with her dramatic declarations, and then there was Patricia at the centre, keeping the whole show upright with a raise of an eyebrow and a very firm grip on her Royal Dalton china. I used to love the bit where she used to go to her sister's, Daisy. And as she walked down the side of the drive, if you could call it, there's an old car park there, and the dog used to let Richard go past, no problem. And as soon as she got near, it was amazing, wasn't it? And she was so sort of horrified by how they lived, but they always managed somehow to updo her, didn't they? The character she played was so snobby, it was unbelievable. You often thought the Queen might pop round at any minute, but of course it always went slightly wrong. And she tried. And she tried, even though her family and her sister and Onslow and all those let her down. Even though sometimes they didn't let her down. Do you remember the episode about the QE2? When she got on the QE2 and they'd won tickets, Onslow and his wife. And they were sat at the captain's table, oh my God. And Onslow goes, "Oh, I can't believe it. They're even asking us to dine with the crew," you know. And then of course he was dancing on the dance floor. And it finished with Hyacinth doing this wonderful dance at the end, and the credits are rolling over, and it's such a shame the credits were there, because she was so good at the exaggerated dance. She was a comic genius, absolutely. But Patricia Routledge, she wasn't a one-role wonder. She'd starred in Effie Wainthropp Investigates, stealing arts as a no-nonsense amateur detective with a handbag full of determination. She'd dazzled in Alan Bennett's plays. She'd worked tirelessly in the theatre and charity. And in 2017 she became Dame Patricia Routledge, and honour Hyacinth would have absolutely mentioned in every conversation, including those involving strangers at the bus stop. In her later years, Patricia lived quietly in Chester. No fuss, no flash, just peace, music, reading, and the occasional well-chosen public appearance. She didn't chase fame, she'd already achieved something far more valuable: determination. People respected her for her professionalism, her dignity, her generosity, and her deep love of the arts. She passed away peacefully on the 3rd of October 2025 at the age of 96. Tributes poured in instantly, not just from actors but from viewers who had grown up with her. People said the same thing again and again. She made their homes happier. She'd made them laugh. She felt like family. Patricia Routledge never married and had no children. In a 2001 interview with The Telegraph, she said, "I didn't make a decision not to be married and not to be a mother. Life just turned out like that because my involvement in acting was so total." Her funeral was held at Chichester Cathedral, 5th of November 2025 at 1 p.m. Fitting for a woman who brought so much grace and joy to the world. Friends, colleagues and fans remembered her as an actress of extraordinary versatility and kindness. Details regarding the final resting place of her ashes have not been made public. Today her legacy lives on, the laughter she created, the elegance she embodied, and the characters she crafted with such care. Dame Patricia Routledge may have left the world, but her humour, her warmth, and her Hyacinth Bucket, or should we say Bouquet, spirit will live on forever. A woman who gave us laughter, dignity, and above all else, decorum. She really did. She was a wonderful comedy actress, and that's what made that programme so special. The cast were great, there's no doubt. They were a wonderful cast, but I think she was a star, and it will bring so much joy and happiness for many years to come. When people are not feeling so good, they'll watch that and get a laugh, and the old endorphins will pump out. So I think, you know, she did the nation just a great treat, and she really loved that job, and I loved her comedy. So if you enjoyed the film today, don't forget to subscribe and ding the bell for notifications. Give me a thumbs up and a comment, because I love the comments. I do, I love the comments. I love to see you all. So keep in touch. I'll see you all soon from me on at MotorHome Beep Beep. Bye everyone, take care. Everyone, why don't you try out my new channel? It's the same name almost, MotorHome Beep Beep, but it's got travel on the end. I'm going to check out some hotels, try and show the good bits, the bad bits, be fair, but most of all try and get the best bang for your buck. Let's have some fun. Come over and join me.